It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Howling Hops Brewing, and it's a bottle of the East End Hefeweizen, coming in at 4.5% ABV. There's a look at the label. There's the bottle cap. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. The beer is available from craftedcrate.com. Whoa. A little bit lively, this one. Look at that. Oh, it's not doing itself too much damage. Can you hear that? Hang on. So I'm just gonna grab another glass, I think. Very careful. So, as I was saying, craftedcrate.com. Check the link in the description box for their website. You hear that? That was I think the slowest possible pour I could have given that beer. Look at the raging carbonation down the side. The thing is with these Hefeweizen style beers is that, yes, they're meant to be nice and carbonated, but I think this is just a little bit over carbonated. But I mean, it's so difficult to get absolutely right. The reason being is because they're bottle conditioned beers, and I mean, a little bit too much yeast and you've had it. So I'm not going to be too judgmental on the beer. If it was a best bitter doing that, then I'd be doing my nut. The fact that it's a wheat beer with lots of natural yeast added to the beer, I'm going to kind of just ignore the whole thing and just forget it never happened. So it looks like a nice wheat beer. Now it's calmed down a bit. Hazy wheat coloured beer, nice and light. Let's get the aroma. It smells like a wheat beer too. Sweet, bready, biscuity, a little bit of banana, a little bit of clove. Let's dive in. Cheers. It's quite tasty. Sweetness, biscuitiness, breadiness. Nice wheat flavours coming through. That's really nice and biscuity on the end. Really nicely carbonated as well. Lots and lots of carbonation going on. Springs round the inside of the mouth. Releases all that lovely flavour onto your palate. Lots of banana, lots of clove. Job done. You can see the yeast. Look at the yeast there at the bottom. So what does the brewer say? Well, not a lot, to be honest. Brewed and bottled at Howling Hops, Queen's Yard, Hackney, Wick, London. Okay, let's get some of that yeast in the glass. Can you hear that? Blimey. So I'm just going to wrap this up, I think. I'm just going to kind of give my final thoughts on this beer and a rating. Smells good, tastes good. It was a little bit lively, but I mean, you know, these beers are always meant to be lively. It's just trying to get that fine line, that balance right. In terms of flavour, it's all there. It looks good for a Hefeweizen also. Now I've got all that yeast in the glass, nice and hazy. Actually, let's get the rest of that original glass of beer in there. There we go. It's not bad at all. Let's rate it. Looks good, smells good, tastes good. It's a Hefeweizen. It's more of a traditional German style beer than a kind of a new world craft beer, but I always like wheat beers and Hefeweizens anyway, so it's as good as Franziskaner. You know, you can get a Franziskaner for about £1.60 in most stores. It's as good as that. So if it's anything more than £1.70 a bottle, and this is just me being perfectly honest, then probably get a bottle of Franziskaner. But if it's in that region, then you got yourself a great beer. Rating on this beer, then I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10 from Real Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.